Hey there, everybody. I'm Hugh here with my buddy Alex. How we doing?
Ciao.
We're here up here in Northwest Missouri. We've been working on some tracking here this weekend for the new Woodbox Gang album. I'm pretty sure we've settled on a title. Uh, I think we're gonna go with. What do you think, Alex? What are we gonna call it?
Brown cane toad.
I think that's gonna work. So we have a pretty fun song called Brown Cane Toad. Think you're all gonna dig it as a title track. So I'm here with good old Southern Illinois Stag, specifically Belleville, and all. Alex is here with the good old Southern Illinois Big Muddy Root Beer, finest root beer you can find anywhere around. Shout out to Chuck there at the brewery. So, uh, we've been working on some vocals and some guitar. Really appreciate Dan Tejada knocking out some adjustments on my guitar on short notice. It sounds great, Dan. Really appreciate you.
Sounds really good.
Yeah, there at Mike's Music, So anybody needs some work, go see Dan at Mike's Music there in Carbondale at the new location and all. So, it's been pretty fun hanging out. We've been working on some things. We started this recording project out here actually in this last summer, starting about June. I think it was the Eclipse show we did April 8th. We did the Varsity Theater. We played that show and like it was so much fun. It felt really good. Everybody's having a good time and like we need to write some music. We've been grateful to be doing like Little Grassy Get Down almost every year. We're so grateful Pos Music Works to have us for that each year for the last few years, and then to be able to play the Eclipse show, coming back, seeing the Eclipse. Like we need some new stuff. We're tired of just playing the old stuff. We need to make some new music because there's new things going on in the world. And we set out we were going to write some songs, and so we got together a couple times and we wrote songs, and we were fortunate to play to do the deal in Carbondale. Our buddy's place, beautiful Tiki Tabernacle. We should post some pictures about that. There's some fine photos we did this last December. But we're working on it. We're knocking it out, and we've been recording some things here. We were just talking though. Coming up here in March is 25 years since we played a show together at the Yellow Moon Cafe.
Down there. It was the first show that I played with the band, Yellow Moon Cafe, March of 2000.
That's crazy.
25 years.
That's bonkers. So appreciate Mike and Mary for the Yellow Moon Cafe, and the folks that continued having that venue that we played for a little bit now. It's a place called the South Pass Supper Club, and so I heard only good things. They have music there all the time. But anyhow, that's 25 years. That's bonkers. But it's pretty good, and so this we went in without much of any agenda with this new collection of songs. I don't think. I mean, did you have any idea of what we were gonna do? I think we literally said we're gonna make a record. We're gonna make an album.
Yeah, I really wanted to make new songs, and it seemed like everybody else in the band did. It'd been quite a while since we'd done it, and I think some of the things that I really clung to were ideas of kind of going back and thinking about the original spirit of what we did when we first started the band 25 years ago, and really thinking about the trash can Americana aspect of it.
Yeah.
And thinking a lot about, hey, we were acoustic cacophony. So that's what this album is. There's no electric instruments. on this album.
It's kind of crazy.
It's all acoustic instruments. And I really like the songs that we came up with. And I think there's no departure from our style. We're not trying to go down some new route musically or veer off the course or anything like that. It's just the same path that we started on, and I honestly think it's kind of a return to the way that we did it especially on our first album. And I really like the way the songs came together. It was fun, and it didn't feel like work or a chore. It just felt like a good time. And we got to do a little bit of innovating though. So I got the old washboard. So this is the percussion on pretty much every song on the album.
I think every single one of them, really.
But I got this update on it where before I would just play the regular, that kind of rub surface.
That's pretty clacky.
Yeah, so I wanted to have something that resembled more like a brushy kind of sound. And I got this thing, and this is just the thing that you clean paint brushes on it. It hangs over the edge of a 5-gallon bucket, and it fits perfectly right on the washboard.
It's like it was made for it.
Yeah, and so then when you play with this, it's as opposed to, so there's like
a different texture and different sound.
So now I can get even more sounds with a thing that costs $2.85, and that's right in our budget.
It much more than it would be trouble, but it works out really well, and you'll hear it on the new recordings.
Yeah,
you know, and
we got dobro, acoustic guitar, upright bass, washboard, mandolin, and banjo.
I think that's it.
Yeah.
Not even a kazoo.
Well, we might have to remedy that, but
well, I think that might be the remedy.
You know,
having no kazoo.
25 years ago, that was the only lead instrument that we had on Trash Can Americana was kazoo.
It's true. Yeah.
And we wore it out too.
Poor man's trumpet. Oh, yeah. we wore it out. We might have wore out its welcome. Who knows? But yeah, no kazoos. Not a single harmonica.
Nope.
After
playing in a band with Billy Langley, I've been too shy to play the harmonica because that guy is a master.
Oh yeah, Billy down in Texas and all, great family, great folks, and yeah, not a harmonica, not a fiddle, not a electric guitar, not a pedal steel, not a lap steel. And it just down and dirty. But I think and this wasn't intentional. Some of these songs might be some of the most raw and vicious lyrics and things and content that we've ever had. Not that it's like intentionally that way, but you know, over time, over the 25 years, sometimes it's like, well, that might be a little rough. Let's dial it back. And this time, we just let it all be. Like every seemingly good idea that whether it ruffles a feather or not, we're just hoping for the best in the sense that everybody's going to see eye to eye with us. And while there might be a little bit of spicy language on some things, I think our audience is on board with us, you know, and we'll go there with us because it's all with intention and, you know, not just to be provocative without any substance to back it up. And so I think it's going to make a good amount of snickering and by the young folks and by the old folks, and be really celebratory at the same time for everybody, for all walks of life, you know. And that's pretty exciting. And
yeah, we're hoping to release this thing in the summer. Working on some ideas for album cover artwork and and finishing up mixing, and we've got a pre-order
Yeah.
for the CD. We'll have the link here in the video, and you can pre-order the album, and once we get them in hand, we'll get it to you.
We appreciate everybody who's already got the pre-order, and there's been an amount of you all, and we appreciate you jumping in and hitting that link and buying it over the last few months.
The great thing about being able to do something like this is that we are as independent as you can get. We don't have a record label or anything like that we're dealing with here, so everything's DIY. And so we don't have a bunch of money up front to buy 1,000 copies of albums or anything like that. So whenever people pre-order, it allows us to have the funds to be able to actually order the albums so that we can get them to people. So it's really awesome when people actually do pre-order it.
There's quite a few out there who have, and I know a handful of folks have even like sent things in to adjust addresses and things. And just so you know, we got it. We might not have responded, but we've got it. We've got the correct, accurate information. So we appreciate you pre-ordering, and if you can want to get an advanced copy and help us out in making it all happen, please do hit the link on there. It means a lot, and we're going to get this out here in the next, well, I guess 3 or 4 months, 4 or 5 months.
Yeah,
that's kind of what we're looking at. So
we've been also talking about doing something we've never done before, which is actually putting this thing on vinyl.
There's been rumors of that, and that sounds crazy.
Cool. We've never done it.
Never. Vinyl's been around forever. What the hell's wrong with us? It's almost like it's...
in the days when we were traveling a lot, vinyl hadn't really had its revival yet. And so everybody still made CDs. And, we haven't toured since 2009. So in that amount of... And during that time, the vinyl revival really took off. But there's also this really weird thing that happened where the Apollo Master Discs factory burned down. So it's become more difficult to get vinyl made, because that was the only large company in the world that made master discs that you need in order to make the copies of the vinyl records. And so it's been slower, and then the pandemic happened and orders were backed up, and I had friends who had to wait a year to get a vinyl record in hand after they ordered it. So I think those things are chilling out now, and a lot more doable, and it seems like it's perfect timing for us to actually be able to put this thing on vinyl. And I don't really buy into the whole idea that vinyl is the best sounding medium. I know enough about sound engineering to know that's not actually true. There's a lot of limitations to vinyl, but if you like how vinyl sounds, then you like how vinyl sounds. You know what I mean? It's just an aesthetic thing, really. But the cool thing to me about a vinyl record is the label. Like the album cover is so big, and you can really see the artwork. And I mean, people hang them on the wall for art. That this 12 by 12 beautiful album cover. So we're really going to put a lot of work into this album cover. I want it to be something really awesome that people will want to hang on the wall, including myself. A really cool piece of art. And I promise there will not be a photograph of any of our ugly asses on the front cover of that album.
Or our faces either. For sure. So yeah, that is our promise to you. But we're so excited about it. You want to do something bonkers and just, I don't know, play something random here. It'll be if it's easy to do, and just play a couple of a sound from the middle of a song, something only
Okay.
if it's easy. And this is going to be obviously very lo-fi. We're doing this. This is in the room here, but we've been working on some things, and it's pretty fun. I really can't wait to share it though. Oh,
Title
track right here.
Have you ever seen the movie Strange Brew?
I don't know. I know of
The
it.
Mackenzie brothers? I feel like that right now.
Yeah.
Bob and Doug Mackenzie,
Yeah.
the Hosers.
That's all very familiar.
Take off, eh?
Yeah. Oh. Cover yours, Grandma. There we go. All right, so we're excited to put this record out. And I hope you enjoyed this video as well. And please do subscribe if you can help us out in that way. This is on the People versus Me video channel and all, but really help us out. Just hit the subscribe stuff. We want to. It's fun to do this without me just jabbering about prison crap. That gets a little annoying to me. Although people enjoy it, and also it's fun to hang out and talk about some fun music stuff. Music is really what it was always really about. That's what the prison stuff was about too, inadvertently. But anyway, I have enjoyed Stag. It's good for you. It's the best thing you can put into your body, and
Big Muddy Root Beer.
next to Big Muddy Root Beer. So I think you got anything else you'd like to tell the folks?
Thanks for tuning in, and thanks for tuning in for the last 25 years.
Hell yeah.
Thanks for coming to our shows and making us feel like we're important sometimes.
It does. We do feel important for sure when people come out. And I tell you this, we've been talking about maybe playing a few more shows than we have been doing. Maybe doing a little travel to some fun strategic places and playing in some different spots besides just our home region there and all. So we hope to see you maybe out in some different spots. Where we're gonna put this album out. We're gonna bring it to the people, and maybe some different places than just Southern Illinois. So there is gonna be. We'll see you at the end of the fuck around rainbow. Thank you all so much.